Mccain blasts U.S. in speech to Naval Academy. No more America first. Is this guy a quack or what? Arizona Senator John McCain took another swipe at the Trump administration policy in a speech to the U.S. Naval Academy, where he slammed both isolationism and nationalism ideas he said are a sedent within the President Trump's White House. In the speech to the midshipmen in Annapolis, Maryland on Monday, the Senate Armed Services Committee chairman ripped into the Trump administration's policies. Although taking a Voldemort-like approach that's become habitual among anti-Trump conservatives, he never mentioned the president's name. McCain contrasted the hopeful atmosphere of 1991 after the fall of the Soviet Union with the current circumstances of our world, according to USNI News. We have gone from an interval when the global success of democracy seemed assured to a time in which the seductions of authoritarian rule find favor with many, when self-interested leadership excuses naked aggression with weak rationalizations, when ethnic grievances haunt the old and religious fanaticism fires the minds of the misguided young, McCain said. In other words, you're talking like this to soldiers, so what are they fighting for? What are they fighting for? For America, and he's coming out with this? We are asleep to the necessity of our leadership and to the opportunities and real dangers of this world, he continued. We are asleep in our echo chambers, where our views are always affirmed and information that contradicts them is always fake. Yeah, right. We are asleep in our polarized politics, which exaggerates our differences, looks for scapegoats instead of answers. McCain then went on to attack attributes, isolationism, protectionism, and straw men, conspiracy theories, propaganda commonly associated with the Trump administration. This is why Trump got elected? Are you kidding me? I believe in America we're capable of better. I've seen it, the Arizona senator said. Oh, so we should let a bunch of immigrants in and not fight for our rights and keep Americans' liberties the way we have them. The founding fathers wanted them, right? We're hopeful, compassionate people. Yeah, that'll really win wars. And we still have leaders who will uphold the values that made America great and a beacon to the oppressed. Don't you wish this guy would just go? But I don't take that for granted. We have to fight. Yeah, fight for what then? We have to fight against propaganda and crackpot conspiracy theories, which have proven to be true, I might add. We have to fight isolationism, protectionism, and nativism. So, in other words, we're fighting, but we're not fighting for our country. So what are we fighting for? In part of his speech, where he contrasted the values of post-war World War II statesmen with the current administration, he refused to mention the latter by name, although he did take aim at one of its most identifiable slogans. McCain said that the statement had come to the conclusion that the American example and American leadership are indispensable to securing a peaceful and prosperous future. Our failure to remain engaged in Europe and enforce the hard-won peace of 1918 had made that clear. There could be no more isolationism, no more tired resignation, no more America first. Look who he's talking to. He's talking to these soldiers. No more America first. You know, they should have had a bunch of tomatoes to start throwing it at this idiot, because this idiot really has no idea what he's talking about. But a paid shill, a Soros paid shill. That's why he's regurgitating these words basically from Soros. McCain, of course, is equating possibly deliberately and dishonestly Trump's America First with the America First Committee, a World War II era anti-war isolationist group. This group, led by Sears Roebuck executive Robert E. Wood and aviation hero Charles Lindbergh, vociferously opposed entry into the war against Hitler's Germany that were not always admirable or moral. The comparison between a slogan meant to emphasize what many conservatives feel was the Obama administration's excessive accommodation to internationalism and globalism with a discredited movement that sought to stay out of an active war between fascists, racist, genocidal powers is, one would hope, nothing more than rhetoric. Judging by McCain's recent history with the Trump administration, he's killed the Republican bill to replace Obamacare and intimidated, he found, the Obama administration more up to his liking, for instance. One is not inclined to give him the benefit of the doubt. John McCain has served our country and the Republican Party well. We wish him the best in his fight against cancer. No, I could care less. However, I'm getting a bit sick of having to append those caveats onto the end of every single story involving something the Arizona lawmaker has done to blight the conservative cause or blunt the edge of the Trump agenda. Let's face facts. McCain has become an incorrigible rhino, wholly determined to act as a roadblock to his party's efforts to undo the damage of the Obama era. Part of this seems to involve smearing the president at every opportunity possible, and he's only smearing himself. If John McCain really wants to do something great for America, we have a simple suggestion for him: retirement. Yeah. I mean, he's sickening, that's what he is, and we are not for a globalism, we're not for that. We don't inflict our belief systems on other people, but people that enter our country, we expect them to abide by our rules, and again, if that is not the case, you don't belong here, and that's the bottom line. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.